Hello and welcome our dear viewers to another episode of your show Hobbies Catalog. For today's episode, our hobby will be motorcycle touring and racing. Our guest, Mr. Abdurrahman Al-Tayyib, he will tell us everything we need to know about this hobby and his journey. Now, without further ado, let's begin. Welcome back our dear viewers. Right now I have with me Mr. Abdurrahman Al-Tayyib, and his hobby is motorcycle driving and racing also, right?
Right.
How are you, Mr. Abdurrahman?
Fine, thank you.
Mr. Abdurrahman, you've been racing since when?
Racing since 2021 because before that I don't know there is a racing track in Kuwait.
You didn't know?
Yes, I didn't know. Mr. Masoud Bahbahani, Abu Badr, say hello for him. He let me know. He
told you that
he told me there is a track. He let me inside. He let
you
know
participate.
everything.
You participated in the Kuwait tournaments, racing tournaments?
There is no tournament before because we are just starting. They made the tournament in 2023.
2023.
Yes, thanks for 965 team. They look after us and make for us a very good competition.
They arranged the tournaments. You willing to participate?
Yes.
Of course.
And I enter it.
So when it was the first time you drove a bike?
First time, maybe I remember 10 years old.
You were 10 years old?
Yes.
How?
I drive.
Which type of bikes?
The small one, 50cc, 100cc.
It was hard for you at first?
First time, yes. I fell down a lot
many
of times,
times.
yes. But you know when getting the Eid,
Yeah.
there is somebody's rent his bike. We get our idea and go there.
Yeah, and go and rent your own bike to drive it.
Yes.
But of course you follow the safety instructions. You wear the safety
Before
measures.
we don't have an idea about what the safety, what the helmet.
Yeah, of course. You were 10 years old.
Yes, we don't know about it. But after, when I was young, why
did
I
you
don't
know about it? Yeah.
I don't know.
There was
wrong,
no
yeah.
awareness.
Yes.
There is no awareness about it.
There's no awareness. There is no idea. Just rent and have
You
fun.
just rent it and play it. You play it in a safe space, no cars.
Yes, safe, like small desert. Passport circuit.
Yeah,
near Rumetia, and it was there. Yes, it was there.
At that place, you were 10 years old and you started. After that, you found the passion, the love of the motorcycle.
Yes.
So, of course, before that, you were playing the bicycle, the air bicycle. You know it?
Yeah. The bicycle is.
That's how you learned how to drive it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly, is it?
And after that,
you
found the love of the motorcycle.
Yes.
You said, okay, why don't you drive the motorcycle? It's better for you.
I want to have one. I decide to have one.
When the first time, at what age you bought your first motorcycle?
30.
30?
Yes, 30, because I'm not allowed from my mother and my father. It's
dangerous.
Dangerous, it's not good for you. We are aware about you. Then I decide to, go to the shop.
And buy it.
Buy one.
And then you told them about it?
Yes, and tell them about it. If they say no problem, okay.
You'll keep it?
I will keep it.
What if they say no?
I should to sell it again.
You should sell it. No, of course, but they're afraid of you. And they're afraid that you might get injured or an accident because, you know, it's really risky and dangerous. I mean, if there's anyone, and if unfortunately, a lot of people, while they drive their cars, they hold in their phones. I mean, they don't see you sometimes. And the bicycle is so small.
Yes.
I mean, it's one hit. It's one hit. It's not like in the car, two cars crash. It's different.
Yeah.
Because on a motorcycle, when someone doesn't
You are
see
in the
you,
air.
you're on the air. Maybe you're driving 100 kilometers per hour, maybe to 120 kilometers per hour, and after that, you know, it's
You
one
will
time.
be in the air.
It's one ticket only.
Yeah, one ticket. But everything in the life is dangerous.
Yeah, everything on the life.
If you use it in other ways. If you have a bike, you should do the instruction.
Follow the instructions.
Wear helmet, safety. Safety, don't the helmet, only the helmet. There's jacket, there's gloves,
There is armor also for the
Armors
elbows, for the back,
also.
for the spine.
the shoes also. You should wear it and be careful. Be careful from the cars. Be careful for the street also. Maybe
You should consider that everyone don't see you. You should be aware. Don't, especially on the bicycle, especially on the bike. Don't use the phone because you are on a bike. It's way more dangerous. I wanted to buy it.
about
It's risky.
about the phone, the bike. Now it's very easy because there is a wireless between
Yeah, you can call your friends and connect on the Wi-Fi.
connect, yes,
through the
Wi-Fi
headset.
connected. Also, the new bikes now, you can connect the headset with the real phone, and you can see who call you and
Yeah, you can
who
see who
want
calls
to
you.
call.
Yeah, and you can also do
Now
the
it's
command through your voice.
Yes,
You don't need to use the phone with your hands.
yes, you don't want.
And so you've been driving the bicycles. You've been driving the motorcycles also since you were 10.
Yes,
You bought your first one at 30 years old.
yes.
Do you travel from country to country here with
I
the bicycle?
travel. I travel to Dammam. I travel to Bahrain with our group. The big boss, it was Ja'far Babahani, my uncle. I will say hello for you and thank you for giving me the good experience.
He gave you the experience to travel many times.
Yeah, give me the experience about everything in the bike.
Everything.
Everything in the bike.
Since you were young,
Now, when I bought that,
when you bought the motorcycle.
the motorcycle, he give me the instruction, the helmet. Not every helmet I can wear it for any bike.
Yeah,
There
so
is helmet for adventure bike. There is helmet for
dirt bike.
dirt bike, sport bikes, touring bikes. There is a different helmet. Not any helmet I should wear and ride any bike.
He gave you the instructions for the safety. He
Yes.
gave you the ways of wearing the helmets, the different types between helmets for the dirt bike, the racing bike, the normal street bikes, also the jackets, the armors.
Yes.
So there's many types of bikes, as we said from before.
Yes.
Do you have experience with all of it?
Not all of it, but I have an experience about the dirt bike. It's used in the desert.
It's harder.
Yes, harder.
Requires stamina.
Yes, stamina, and also you cannot use it
In the street.
You cannot use it in the street.
So loud, actually. I saw some people drive it illegally on the streets many times, and it's actually so loud. People living on the street, they cannot sleep because it's really louder than the cars.
Yes, the tires, it's just يعني, for the desert, not for the street.
It's not for the streets.
The suspensions for the desert, not for the street.
The
there is no
suspensions are
light.
big. Yeah, it's not allowed to use it
Yes.
on the streets.
There is no lights. There is no license numbers.
No license numbers. Yeah, there's no plates. There's no plates. License plates on the
Completely,
bicycle.
it's wrong.
But for the racing motorcycle,
Okay.
if you have the license, you do have the license for
Yeah, I have.
to drive it on the streets, right?
Yes, I have two licenses. I have license for the street, and I have the license for racing.
You have both.
Yes, I have.
Since
both.
when you have for the streets?
2016. 2016, 2015, because before I bought the dirt bike, I used it in the desert. It's no need the license.
You don't need the license because
When
you drove the racing motorcycle on the desert, or the dirt
no,
bike.
no, the dirt bike.
Ah, the dirt bike.
Yes, the race bike. I have it since 2 years before.
You drove
Since
it,
2
but
years.
not for a long time.
Not for a long time. Just now I use it for the
Just
truck. I have the touring bike. The touring bike. That was I traveling on it or use it. Sometimes I go my work with it.
Is it better to go to work with a motorcycle?
Yeah, I mean
It's actually more fancy.
more
It's better.
fun, different,
Different feeling.
different feeling, different.
It's actually different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. It's actually different when you try, when you go home.
The routine, it's
or you
different
go work.
routine.
Yeah, it's a different routine,
Yes.
especially when you try to travel on your car. It's way different when you travel on the bike. I want to try the feeling. I wish, but unfortunately, it's dangerous. And sometimes, even if I follow the instructions of safety, some people they don't see me. Even some people come from behind, they hit me, and that's why, unfortunately, we see a lot of people that we lost.
Sorry about
the
hearing
time.
that. We lost our friend.
Yeah, I heard that you, in couple months ago, you lost your friend, and unfortunately, it was because of some
Because-
guy on the phone. They didn't see your
Phone.
friend.
He don't use the instruction of traffic from the
course.
right to the left.
They don't use the sign, the traffic
No
signs, the
sign.
car signs. If they want to go on the right side or the left side of the road, also, unfortunately, they use the phone. It's actually one of the most dangerous things. I mean, you don't put only yourself on the risk, you put also other people's life on the risk,
Yes.
unfortunately. So if you want to
Yeah,
ride the
I-
bike,
I want to say something.
of course, go ahead.
Who is in the bike? He had a mother. He had a father,
They had a family.
brothers, wife, maybe children. Should focus on the road. Give the bikers some space. Maybe it's beginners. He don't know how to
When you try to make corners on him, when you try to
make
tie the
corners
road on him.
in him. Maybe he cannot do something because he is beginner. He should-
Unfortunately, a lot
Yes.
of people they think that whenever they see someone on the bikes, they try to race him with their car. I mean, you're on a bike, I'm on a car.
If you want to race, we have Kuwait Motor Town. You can race on.
You can go and race.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can go.
You cannot do
Race.
that on the
You
street.
won't do freestyles? Go to the Kuwait Motor Town. You like angles, speed? There is track. Also for the dirt bikes, you have Kuwait Motor Towns. You have everything now here in Kuwait for speed,
We have
for
the tracks
motors.
for everything,
for the cars, for the bikes.
for
If
everything.
you want to ride on the road, you should get the instructions. Don't lose the instruction, traffic instruction.
Unfortunately, here there's a lot of people don't follow the instructions, but we hope that we raise the awareness more and more about following the instructions of the traffic. But of course, this is one of the difficulties that you have. You had many difficulties.
Yes,
The approval of your family, they didn't approve first,
of course.
but after that, they say yes.
And I will tell, I want to tell every family here in Kuwait, if your son, he like the hobby for riding a bike, we have Kuwait Motor Town. He can ride on it. We have another places he can learn.
There's
And
many lessons
maybe
in-
he will some days coming champions.
Yeah, exactly. There's many
Give
places.
him a chance.
Yeah.
Anything in your life is dangerous if you use it another way. If you use it right way, it's not be dangerous. The people, they are dangerous because there is no experience. They don't have the officially the good experience.
Thank you, Mr. Abdurrahman, for all the information.
You're welcome.
It's really amazing. Inshallah, we will see you in the next tournaments for the racing,
Inshallah.
motorcycle racing. Inshallah, we will see you in the national, also in the international tournaments. See you in the World Cup.
Inshallah.
Thank you for all the information. Thank you for this interview. It was amazing. And thank you, our dear viewers, for watching this episode. Hope you like it and enjoyed it. And inshallah, see you in our next episodes.